From the bottom. From the bottom. You know we got 'em. Here we are once again. Your boy JR and Cal. Cal and J always in this piece every day, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up. What's happening with it, son? Yeah, you talking to you.
Oh,
it's just me and you in there. Yeah,
You give me the signal.
Well, we don't need the signal besides record.
What's happening with y'all out there?
Oh, we coolin'. He coolin'.
Once again, y'all already know what I'm about to say. Thank you for tuning in to From the Bottom. We appreciate everybody who tuned in.
Don't look like you about to pass out.
No, I'm good tonight.
Okay, cool.
Early. You know, got to get back in shape, so I got to hit the gym after this.
Oh, yeah, you say you about to hit the gym. I was thinking about that, too, but in the morning, though, getting on the routine, because you know what? Pops he gave me motivation to rehabilitate myself. He was like, Jerry, man, I'm sorry. You just need to because I told him how I was feeling after we played football.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I feel it. But then when I played basketball, I was like, man, my knee killing me because of my tendonitis. He was like, Jerry, you should stay off that thing and rehabilitate it. And I'm like, I hate when people be right. Because I'm like, man, my wife been saying that all this time. I'm like, damn, I think it's time I hang up the shoes at least for a good month. And like actually, because I've been saying this for since, and that's a long time ago. So.
Hey, that's like this. Not a topic, but this is a good question.
What? Yeah.
It's when should you hang it up?
I just mean
if
like
you're a sports player, you play sports.
Yeah.
When should you hang it up? Is it after injuries, or when you just fall out of love with the sport you play?
I think falling out of love is normally one of the things, or when you literally need to like rehabilitate it.
Because as you get older, you got muscles that start hurting and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
Like, but then like sometimes it don't kick in until like later on that night.
Son, and then you just be like, man. Before we play football, I had to go get my blue Immuno.
Oh man,
cream.
we played football and JR Dot had to get the icy gay out.
Oh man, icy gay. Wait, icy hot.
No,
wait,
you had the
both
icy
of
hot
them?
and the big gay.
Nah, man, it's called
icy
blue.
gay.
Nah, it's called blue Immuno. Blue, emu, something like that.
He
blue
came out
emu?
there looking like a piece of fried chicken.
Hey.
Probably why he couldn't get tackled or touch.
Yeah. Oh, he don't want to put that part in there. You know, I'm saying though. You know, I was out there, looking right. You know.
I came up, man, playing football in the rain, in the mud. Yeah,
that took a toll on you, son.
Yeah, I mean it was good once you get out there.
It was fun.
Yeah, but then we started playing tackle.
Yo.
And like that's a whole nother beast. Don't got like he used to have it.
Yeah. Well, I still was out there like I always had it. Like I told you I was going to. Kel like, man, don't go out there now and hurt yourself. I'm like, man, I got this thing. I got this, man.
But yeah,
they
don't call me Mike Brady for nothing, even though I didn't get to showcase my skills.
Oh, man, I laid him out, made him fumble.
I didn't even have the ball, though, so you couldn't make me fumble.
No hearing the footsteps. Hey, yo, when...
But I was like Randy Rice.
Randy Rice?
Yeah.
He was. I ain't
don't
gonna
call
lie.
me Randy Rice for nothing.
He was running. He was zooming across that middle. I ain't gonna lie. Ant, man. Shout out to Ant and Chris. They was QBing, you heard me. Ant was slinging that ball.
Yeah, he did way better than I expected.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, yo. I said, you play football? Nope. He was like, nah, man. He was slinging that thing. He threw me a pass. I told him the other day, I'm like, I'm so mad. That was the cleanest route, the cleanest pass, and it slipped directly out of my hand. I'm like, dude. But I made up for it. I caught the winning touchdown. I'm only bragging because I ain't played football in like 10 years. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It showed.
It showed. What you mean it showed? Man, well, that one pass, you right. It showed. That one pass got me going. But nah, man. We go on, on and on about that. But how was everybody Thanksgiving? I know. Well, y'all can always leave a voicemail. Let us know how it was, because we always want to hear it.
Oh yeah, you can even tell us what was your favorite meal of Thanksgiving, or if you went Black Friday shopping.
Oh, man, did you go?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, how was it?
Yeah, because it's gonna be almost a week later when they get.
Oh, yup. That's still to be cool.
Yeah. But anyway, we still like to hear from y'all. But yeah, I went Black Friday shopping.
Yeah.
The only thing was good is everything I wanted that nobody else wanted. So I was going to the checkout line. That line like 45 minutes, man.
Are you serious?
It went all the way through the store.
Dang. People were probably buying buttloads of stuff too.
Buying buttloads of TVs.
How much was the TVs off?
Man, I don't know. It's a deal. Like that time is Super Bowl time, but a lot of people was racking up on them TVs and stuff. So I made the mistake of taking my kids.
Ooh, hey, that was one of the main reasons why I said, you know what, son, I don't know if I could do it, because I have Ree on top of the boys, and they gonna be up in there trying, PC, can I go see this? PC, can I go? And I'm be like, bruh, I need y'all here. We literally got to go in there and get what we need to get, not just browse. Cause you browsing and there's like Walking Dead zombies running towards you. You like, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Man, I seen some clips, bro, and people was going like they always do, crazy. And I really cannot believe grown ass people that heard it. Grown ass people. I can't believe grown ass people do that though. Like, for real. Like, stampede over. Man, they knocked some children over, and people had to literally shield themselves and make a circle to let some little kids get up. I'm like, yo, people don't care for them prices, man.
Well, I think, it's the whole meaning behind. I don't even know what the meaning of Black Friday is, but I think it's just the nature of Black Friday. Everybody out there trying to get their Christmas shopping, get the best deal, even the stuff they don't even need. But it's all, it's everybody for themselves out there.
Yeah, I've read something, read and seen a video or something, the true meaning behind Black Friday, and it goes deeper than. It's okay. They make it equivalent to slavery. That this is what the video was showing me. Y'all can YouTube it. I haven't gone into much in depth into it, but I've seen somewhere the slave owners would wash up, clean up, the slaves or whatnot, and sell them for good deals. I mean, good deals. Think about like Black Friday. Black Friday, they would sell the slaves on a Friday after Thanksgiving, or
so
probably
that's
on
where the name came from.
I'm just saying what I just seen videos. I never confirmed and saying it was good, but I seen something and it would. I don't want to say it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it kind of makes you think. Like, how did Black Friday come about? Because at some point, everything that has meaning has to come from some other meaning, and sometimes those meaning can be dumbed down to mean something else when really it originated way back.
But if they got Black Friday, that mean they got White Wednesday?
What would they be selling? Rice?
Or Red Monday? Well, they got Cyber Monday, so it can't be that one.
Cyber Monday? I don't know. Like I say, it could just be something that somebody put up, or it could be true, but I never further looked into it. But like I said, sometimes when things, when there's tradition or something, kind of like, where did it stem from?
I'm about to do some research into that one.
Yeah, I was out.
But all right, you know what time it is?
What?
Time to get into that first topic.
Oh, snap. We ain't hit the first topic yet. Oh, snap, that's funny, man.
Oh, yeah, thank you to everybody who liked, subscribe, and share. We appreciate y'all. And man, we don't mind supporting y'all if y'all have a podcast or y'all like DJs or nothing. Man, it's all love.
Yeah, that's all it is coming from this way. You heard me, because we got the opportunity to experience love coming from all areas, and it feels good.
Yeah, plus it's bigger than us.
Yeah, yo. Like Avatar is bigger than us, just
like Avatar.
Hey, have you seen the movie? How big the things is? But nah, we gonna let's go to the first topic. Now this one is funny. I'm saying I did. Y'all can always like we say leave a comment or whatnot. But how would you feel if you went by somebody's house and you had to use the bathroom, and there was toilet seat covers in the bathroom? How would you feel? Would you feel dirty? Like you're dirty and they say you need to put this on to use the bathroom? Or would you feel that it's dirty in here, so let me put one of these on? How would you feel?
I got respect for my cheeks. So I don't just do it everywhere. I just don't go. Toilet seat covers.
Okay.
I wouldn't even use them.
You wouldn't even use them? Nope. Why?
Because if I'm going to take a dump over somebody's house, that must mean they is cleaned up to my sanitary needs.
Hey, but you got to think about it.
But if they got those, I wouldn't even think twice about using.
But you got to think about it.
That have me scratching my head.
Hey, you got to think about situations that happen. That's like, how you just so happen to be driving and you have 10% on your phone and you in the middle of nowhere for the next 25 miles. You like, damn, and there's nothing. Those type of scenarios. So, coming up or whatnot, you went by that one friend house, y'all boys, cool, or family member, and you had to use the bathroom.
Okay.
And this was that scenario. You went over with his mom, or your parents brought you over. You can't leave. You ate some cereals, but you lactose intolerant, and you needed to go to the bathroom. And you go in the bathroom.
Well, then in that situation,
what would you do?
Toilet seat wouldn't help me, because I don't got time to go in there and sit there and make sure it's perfectly angled on the toilet seat. I need to get in there and get down to business.
Hey,
because the business not waiting for me to get situated.
Okay, nah, because I'm saying
I'm just saying you gotta be a rich person to have toilet seat covers in a house bathroom.
In the house. No.
It's MTV Cribs type stuff.
Nah, why? Toilet seat covers are cheap.
They don't sell it at Walmart.
Man, you got to get them in bulk. But nah, man. I don't know. I think about it. Like, it depends on where you go. It's like trying to use the airport bathroom, and you really have to use the bathroom. Got to put a toilet seat cover on it, and you know how many butts that went across that mug. But you like, yo, I really got to use the bathroom. So I'm saying, of course, you're going to look to make sure there ain't no liquid.
Well, now you got to go off the person's house.
But
okay. They clean or they dirty?
What would you do in the airport? Let's just say you had an emergency and you had to go unless it's going to flow.
Oh, well, in the airport, I got to use the toilet seat cover.
Exactly. But why
That's
not at the house?
That's a lot of cheeks been on that thing. That toilet got some miles on it.
Exactly, right? Why not at the house?
But it's different than somebody's house. Why that's their personal space.
But what if they supplied it? If they supplied it, it's like, hey.
I still wouldn't think twice about it.
Okay. But what if?
Because you got to be some type of comfortable to use it, number two, at somebody's house.
Man, hey.
You just ain't going over a random person's house like you get invited. Somebody invite you over to some random person's house. You be like, yo, it's nice to meet you. I really want to get to know you. But I got to go do a number two in your bathroom.
No, I know what you mean, man. I would just use toilet seat. I ain't going to lie. My partner.
You use toilet seat cover?
Do I what?
You use toilet seat cover.
Yeah, I use a toilet seat cover.
So you went over somebody's house. They got toilet seat covers. House spotless. You're going to sit there and use the toilet seat cover.
No, I never.
It ain't going to cross your
that's
mind
the thing.
Why they got toilet seat covers.
I never said. If the house look extra clean, it'd be like, you don't really need a toilet seat cover. Because think about it. If the toilet is white and you're using it and it's clean, when you get up, you're gonna be like, well, I ain't do nothing. It was white before I got on it, so I'm just saying, you good. But I'm saying it's a preference if you would or not. But I use one though. Man, I'll be at work and I still have to I clean the bathrooms myself. I will clean it and I would still have to put a seat down, a cover. I'm like, man.
Even after you clean it?
Even after I clean it.
So you don't trust yourself?
No, say, bro, let me tell you something. I only use the bathrooms I clean.
So you use the special bathrooms?
Yeah.
You ain't using the regular bathrooms?
No. This is the thing, though. The school is new. I know those toilets are clean. But after those kids, no, I'm not doing it. And besides, I don't like, say if I do got to handle my business with number 2, right? I'm saying, I like it just to be me in my own little bathroom. I don't like nobody else to come up in there and now they parking, in a parking lot next to me while I'm parking. Buddies. We stall buddies and it, man.
Y'all passing toilet tissue under the stall.
Hey, be like, yo, hey, look.
So y'all in competition. Y'all in
man.
Competition to drop toilet baby.
Yeah. See who can make a beehive.
See who can make the loudest noise. Doo, doo, doo.
Doo, doo. That one has some hang time.
Yeah.
That one was deep. Poetry. Be like, that was deep. But no, I'm just saying, man. But no, I would say sometimes depend on how old the toilet is, because it can be a clean toilet, but it just old looking, like old looking toilets, man.
So that's gonna make your determination if you're gonna use a toilet seat cover.
No, because I'm gonna still use a toilet seat cover. I'm gonna put.
I just can't see nobody going to somebody's house using a toilet seat cover.
Hey, like I said, man, I'm saying, I clean bathrooms, so I know why. That's why I'm like, well, I'm still gonna use it because normally I use the.
So you use a toilet seat cover? That means you going to get the stuff to clean the toilet.
Yeah,
you gonna go in these people's house, go under their sink and get the cleaning supplies. And you don't think that's gonna be weird? They're gonna be like, "What are you doing, Jerry?"
No, I wouldn't. Come on. Well, you know what?
I'm going to clean your nasty bathroom.
I tell you what, though, if the bathroom is like that, be like, look, how far we go back? If it's not too far, look, can we have a discussion?
You go with a new person house. What you gonna do?
If I really got to use the bathroom, bro, and I got my kids that got to use the bathroom, I'll be
no.
Oh, if it was just me.
You go with a new person's house, what you gonna do?
Depends on how the bathroom looks. So, you mean if it looks nasty?
So you gonna put the toilet seat cover down, or you gonna go get the cleaner and clean their bathroom?
It depends on how nasty it is. See? That I ain't lying. Be like, hey, y'all got some plastic gloves? Y'all got some gloves in here? Be like, why? You got some Windex?
You gonna ask a new person that. You gonna be like, hey, y'all nasty.
I'm saying. So you're gonna invite me over here. That's basically saying the bathroom is gonna be my decision on whether I should eat over there or not.
You know how many people invite a person over to their house and their house nasty?
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. You said you gonna invite me over.
You gonna invite
people invite you over their house with roaches, trash everywhere. Like they don't even see it.
Hey, toys.
I'm pretty sure back in the day you got invited over quite a few nasty people's houses.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking.
And did you clean up? Nope. See? See? Tell me what he got to do. Like he ain't already been in that situation.
Hey, I'll lend a helping hand. It depended on.
So you ain't gonna make the first move.
Nah. It depends though. If I'm trying to take a nap or go to sleep, and
you gonna sleep over their house?
Well, if I'm kicking it, and I'll be like in case, or if I'm comfortable, I gotta move pots and pans. You
ain't sleeping in the kitchen, though.
No, but what if there's in the living room on the couch?
You sleeping in the living room on the couch. So you're gonna clean their front room?
Not clean. Help organize. I help organize, bro.
They're going to be like, we need to let him be over more often.
Be like, hey, look, check it out. We will pay you to come spend the night. Just take a nap. Be like, cool. All right, take a nap on this couch this day. Organize that for us. Cool. Nah, man. That'd be crazy.
Oh, man, that would be
quite
hilarious.
But hey, man, you run into those people, you know.
Have y'all ever went over anybody's house who had toilet seat covers? I mean, I know I haven't. Have you?
Nah.
Nope.
I think I was the first. I think I was the first person to have them.
Now that's how that whole subject came about. Jerry got toilet seat covers in his bathroom.
Hey.
If that's not George Jefferson living, I don't know what is.
They not expensive.
He moving on up.
I ain't moving on up because if I did, I have a bodega.
A bodega?
A bodega.
The store?
You know what a bodega is?
No, what's that? Bodega?
No, that's what it's called. A bodega.
The
or
store.
Bodega.
That's what they call stores in New York. Corner
moving
stores
on
in New
up.
York.
Talking about the bathroom. You know how they got the toilet, then that one
stuff.
little toilet.
I never been in a place with a small toilet.
Well, I've seen it on TV. I haven't either.
Oh,
no, I did. When
you went over the
no, man, they had a hotel room. I kid you not. I was trying to take a bath because they didn't have showers, and it was like the wall was going in the tub. So, how can I put this? It was hanging. Like, the way that it was manufactured is like, here's the tub. Then you got the shower right here. And if I was to stand up, I'll be hitting the wall. So I had to kind of scoot up to stand up.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't much I can do. And it was poking out from the side. So I'm like, man, I'm catching cramps. Catching cramps in my side. I'm like, oh, Lord. It was uncomfortable. I ain't
so
gonna
did
even
they
lie.
have a bodega? Is it bodega called bodega?
They didn't. It was actually at when I got married. My Megan, she knew the chick who was at the front desk, and the chick was like, Megan, said her whole name from high school, right? Her maiden name, and she was like, what? And she was the manager, so she was like, you getting a was it a penthouse? No, it was a suite.
It was a big room. I know that.
It was a penthouse.
It was a big room.
It was a big room. Probably one of them. I think it was right above the club or right underneath the club. Can't remember. But that's when I seen it. I'm like, yo, they got a bodega. What is that for?
What is it for?
I think it's to clean your
You put
butt
a toilet
out.
seat cover on there?
You're not supposed to.
You don't?
I think it cleans your butt out.
What you mean clean your butt out?
After you dump. You supposed
so
to.
you don't use toilet paper. You use the bodega.
I never.
Like a pressure washer for your
that's
crack.
basically, because you know you got the people who don't wipe good, so they got to get the crummies. So they use the bodega. That's what I'm assuming because I never used one.
So you use this bodega.
The water shoots up. You know, like
the
you said, the water pressure.
up, so it can like shoot up to the wall. So you gotta make sure you angle right.
Dude,
right?
I don't know. I didn't use it because I'm like, I don't want to make a mess.
So you use this bodega. Do you need a towel right beside you, or do you need toilet paper?
You probably need a towel.
See, because if you get off the toilet and you wipe your crack,
because toilet paper.
and then do you go to the bodega and get wet again and wipe again?
I think that's what you do.
But then, if you use a baby, like use wipes,
flushable wipes,
you can flush the wipes down the bodega.
I don't think you flush.
Or do the bodega flush?
I don't.
So
it's like a flush, but somewhere you don't put. It's like a.
Say like some people who don't wipe good, and like they use this bodega who pressure wash their crack, and then it'd be a lot of stuff in the bodega. Do it just sit there?
I think it's like a. I think it's like a load. You know, like this. You know, like the sink. You know, like the sink.
Yeah. No. What you mean?
Well, you know how if you was to have tissue paper or something, you can't just flush it down. It just won't go down like a toilet.
Bodega's a toilet, right?
Yeah, I don't. It looks like a sink.
A upside down sink?
Not an upside down sink.
They set the water shoot up.
It does. It's like a little thing.
So just like some powerful, like knock the skin off you.
I don't know. They wouldn't make it.
Well, you're right.
They got.
I don't know. You know,
probably like a little.
People got some strange things.
They do.
Yeah. See.
Probably like a water fountain. You know, you press a little button and the water shoot up. Probably something like that.
So it's like a water fountain for your crack.
Water fountain
plus
for
a
the
doggy
crack.
bowl.
Plus the doggy bowl. And you get to see your crummies go down the
God. I'm going to have to go do some research on this bad boy.
Oh, man. That's what this dude, man. Talk about a bodega. That's gross.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check on
that.
that.
That's crazy, man.
I don't know nobody who got one.
Oh, man.
I have to make some phone calls.
Man.
Go to somebody's house to see who got one of those bad boys.
Have your kids ever embarrassed you?
Number 2.
Oh, we just floated.
Oh, have they? I
Have
got
they?
too man to even say. But I guess I could tell y'all a couple of them. So I remember this one time I took my kids to the store, and my daughter, she was
You want some water? Now you good?
oh
I was just asking.
oh you threw me so far. You know. So we was in line to check out the grocery store. So this woman came up, and she was looking at my little boy. I think he was a baby then. She was like, "Oh, he's so cute, and he this and he that." And she's sitting there grinning. Now my daughter, looking straight in her mouth, said, "Daddy, why her teeth so yellow?" Now me, I didn't know how to do nothing back, so I had to try to hurry up and pay and get out of there. The woman closed her mouth. Then she stopped grinning. I tell you,
You stopped grinning?
yeah, I couldn't even say nothing to her.
Oh, yo, that's funny.
You know, like, what do you say at a moment like that?
It'd be like, girl, you know what? You have nothing. I remember the boys and stuff like that.
Oh, but I got one more though. Took my kid to the Children's Museum.
Oh,
You know, we going through there. Everything going as planned. Everything going good.
Gravy smooth.
Now, they had this little water feature in the little kid play area at the Children's Museum. Turn my back for a second. Goddamn son was in the water thing swimming. Now, the bad part is, we in the museum. So when I got him out, he was straight drenched. Like, he was just wet.
Yeah.
I couldn't do nothing. I ain't had no towels or nothing.
No, nothing.
Like,
No.
that ain't what you expect. You go to a museum.
You're like, man.
I sat him in his wagon. Through, like, the whole museum, you just see a trail of water.
Hey, y'all got a mop? Take the mop up to the wagon so it can just mop it up as you go.
Oh, man. And, like, it had to be my kid who be the one who just in the water thing swimming.
Be like, man, what they at? Oh, bruh, for real?
Yeah, you know, I turned around for a second, turned back around like, where he at? Looking for him. He up in the thing. Inside of it.
Just, she getting this Michael Phelps on. Man.
Yeah, but there's a couple of them. You got some?
Dude, I do. We were driving and passing up the Kent Station, right? We see at the time it was our pastor, right? So we're like, "Hey, pastor, you going up the hill?" He was like, "Yeah, man, y'all might give me a ride." We're like, "Yeah, nah, cool." So he hops in the back with the boys,
You
right?
catching the bus?
Yeah, he was about to catch the bus. He was like, "Nah." So he's on the phone talking with his wife. So Meg was driving. I'm sitting in the front, passenger side, and he's talking. He was like, "Y'all excuse me, I'm on the phone. My wife." And excuse me, you guys, excuse me. But and
He over here tired and stuff.
I'm yawning, man, getting it out. But nah, the boys have their shirt over their nose, right, and their mouth, right. And I'm sitting back there looking at them, and they just looking awkwardly at each other, like just looking around. I'm like, what's wrong? And they was like, and then the pastor, he said, "Yeah, what's wrong? Why y'all got y'all shirts over your mouth? Cause your breath."
Oh, snap.
He got out the phone like he said, "What?" I'm like, oh. I looked at Mickey and I was like, yo, it dude stink.
Oh, wow. You smelled that way in the front seat?
Uh-huh.
You smelled it in the front seat?
Man, he was giving me the wraparound. So I'm like, man, let me close my window. Now I couldn't do that. I'm like, let me reopen it. I'm like, dude, man, it smelled like pure bad conversation in this.
God.
I'm like, dude, you must
Did
have
you
been.
offer him a mint? Nope.
You know what?
See, I'm talking about. See, I ain't considered people there.
He
You
was
know,
he was a diabetic.
And
So
you know he finna go talk to
he
more
was
people.
a diabetic. I should have told him to get some water. Yeah.
You think water gonna cure bad
Well,
breath?
it probably would have cured the dryness from the bread. Maybe it would have been moist funk. I don't know. Because that dry heat, hurt
Say
you.
moist funk.
Hey.
He talking and steam coming out of his mouth or something.
Yo,
What you mean
hey,
moist funk?
That dry heat funk, man, say, bro.
Well, if he had the moist, he probably been spitting on you while you're talking.
Every time it land on it.
Yeah, then you be like, what's that smell? It's on my lip.
I'll be like, what is my arm?
He said moist funk.
Moist. I'd rather moist funk than that dry funk.
You rather moist funk than dry funk?
If you had to make a
what type
decision.
of breath you been around. God damn, you been around that dragon.
Wait. I remember I played on this squad one time, right? And we want to talk about bad breath.
What? Go.
The squad that me and a partner of mine, he had some people from the church come see him in the game, right? And the people and our coach, he was like, hey, it was up here on this one little squad, and and they been
with the church league,
huh? No, it was a little league in Kent, and oh man. And the coach was talking. He was talking to us on the bench because we was pool, right? We was doing crazy, and they was like, they bent over, was like, "Hey, excuse me, what is that smell? Why it stink?"
Who asked that?
The church people who came to see my partner play, and it was like, and we looked at each other like, "Yo, his breath that bad, dude." He was talking to us on the bench, and they were behind us and smelled his breath. I'm like, dude, he pushing it. I'm like, he's straight up torching it.
So
Matter of fact,
you didn't smell it,
huh? Yeah, I smelled it. We was over there talking
trying
about
to figure out who it was.
But this is the funny part. When we was in a huddle, right? He was sitting there talking, and he was chewing on a piece of gum, dog. That piece of gum sounded like a chip. It was so hard. I'm like, dude. Man, he needs some more. He needs some water.
Who walk around with some expired gum?
I don't know, but his breath must have been so bad. You know when you chew
Who
it.
got crunchy gum though?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. His breath, dude. We was in a huddle, bro, and like the huddle was small, so you can, we can keep everything inside the huddle. But before you know
as
it,
soon as he says, everybody like, all right, let's go.
As soon as he started talking, dude turned around, dude. Why is he so hot in a circle? Man, we had to step back like we tying our shoes, like, ooh.
Ain't nobody told him your breath stink.
Oh,
see,
man.
now that's what a person needs to do. You just gotta keep it real.
Hey, I'm
just
saying,
be like, it sound like mushmouth,
dude. It was worse than mushmouth, man. At least you couldn't understand what he was saying. I'm like,
just be like, let's just talk with sign language.
Oh, like this baseball. Hey, too fast. Hey, they're gonna have a language.
You be doing the baseball language, like they be tipping on their hat and doing their chin and stuff.
Hold this.
Yeah, tugging on his ear. Oh,
So,
man.
Be like, man, act like you drinking something and then swish your gun back and forth and spit it out. He be like,
I can't believe y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all in the huddle. I can't believe y'all somebody didn't say, I can't do this no more.
He made us break from the huddle. I'm like, dude, this is out. I'm about to say ridiculous. This is ridiculous. That was all bad, man. I'm sorry. You know what? I had a classmate tell me that. Say, son, I felt so played after that. I ain't know what else to say no more. I ain't lying. And it was one of the good friends of mine too. She was sitting in the back of me, and then I turned around and I was talking to her. It was so funny. So she was talking to a couple of us, and she leaned over and said, "Hey, brother, you want some gun? Your bread stink." I'm like, nah, I got some.
know you ain't have no gun.
I did. I felt
She
playing.
shot his pride.
Hey, she killed me so bad. And we were cool. Man, I turned around so slow, son. I digged
like
in my
in slow
pocket.
motion?
Before I put the winter fresh in my mouth, I just looked at it like,
I need you today.
please don't fail me.
At least she kept it real.
She kept it past real, son. She kept it on like the earth went that long, like that much. I'm like, damn,
But
what
man,
could I do?
It's just like people who have the BO. Some people know they shouldn't be on the court or in there working out. You know how you be like doing something, then somebody like say you playing ball, somebody run past you. Now, why is it that the person who always smell always want to play with their shirt off?
Play hard defense.
Yeah,
too.
they be all up on you like you know, you can't get away. Like you be like, and then like they leave, you be like, then what is that?
He run past you. Oh, foul, man! What's that? Like somebody slapped. Like somebody slapped you on the neck.
And then he be the one who be like sweating so much that when he do like he spin like sweat just fly everywhere.
Hey man, he like my mouth was open,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, look at my eye, it's burning. It's burning.
Be like, did he spit in my eye? Wait, hey, I need a second.
Oh man, wow,
That's funny though. So.
that's a shame. Oh, well, you know, I guess that just how the cookie crumbles.
Man, that's
Oh,
oh man, that's good, man.
Bad Breath Chronicles.
Bad Breath Chronicles, man. You know what? This is what I catch, and I know people be embarrassed. When I was at Walgreens, for some reason, you know how you would I scanned everything. And sometimes your peripherals will pick up stuff. Like, when somebody handle you money, you just see that one booger and they knows they're swinging. It's like it's man, people coming back and forth. Every time they breathe, it'll come out.
So it's playing peekaboo, what you say.
Yeah, it's playing peekaboo. But at the same time, it's like it's going back in. You know, like the game at Chuck E. Cheese with the little things coming up, popping up like the little
The
beavers.
gopher game.
Yeah, you got to hit
Yeah,
it. That's what the booger was doing. Just kept going. I'm like, hey, you got a booger. Then they'd turn around and be like, start picking me,
And then try to give you a high five. Hey, man, good looking out.
Be like, really? Or when they got their zipper down and they come in your lobby, like, I ain't gonna lie, there was a lot of older women who would come like that, and they be like, oh, thank you, baby.
What they zip?
They zipper would be down. I'm like,
Sometimes
oh,
they have the pouch, so you really can't.
well, the ones who came in with the pouch, I had to make sure I told them right away, because you know that I ain't want. They been in the store long enough. You know, I'm just saying. But then I'll be like, man, Lord, how I'm gonna say this? I don't want it. It's awkward. You know, I'm saying, telling somebody they got a booger and they know it's awkward. I'll be like, look, your weave. How would you tell a woman that her piece looks like it's about to bungee jump?
Well, since I was raised with respect, be like, excuse me, ma'am, your hair is about to leave your head. It's hanging on by a thread.
Oh man, be like, ma'am, I got a bobby pin and a rubber band, and a mirror if you want to take care of that. We're like, what? The last string that's surviving.
Hey, you know one thing I don't understand when you get on that. I know we so off subject.
What?
But why is it that people only think that black girls wear weave?
I don't know.
Because black girls do like their hair done,
Yeah.
but they not the only ones who wear a lot of weave.
That's true.
You know, it's even girls with long hair who put weave in their hair.
I don't know why.
Don't make no sense, but I guess you got money to blow.
You got money. I know them big weave pieces be like, yo, you have long. I don't know why. I'm like, yo, and there's a lot. There's a high percentage, man. When I was in high school, middle school, and there was a dance or a holiday, girls would get all this stuff done in their hair. I'm like, why? Yo, it looks like you're building a house on top of your scalp. just get something nice, man. Like, before you go to sleep, my sister and my mom's, they used to wrap their hair. Like, she'll wash it and I think she'll
like
use
my mom wrap her hair.
some all sheen, wrap it and put a headscarf on.
Yeah, she put a headscarf on.
Wake up in the morning and just comb it, man. I'm like, Kevon, girl, your edges is right. But they want all that weave, and all that weave is unnecessary. Okay, I was at the movies one time, son, and this chick leaned on me. Yo, this is what her hair did. This is what her hairpiece did, son. I'm like, did this thing just lose life?
Wait a minute. You said her hairpiece,
Bruh.
it was breathing.
Bruh.
Was it still on?
No,
the horse?
listen. We were sitting like shoulder level, and her hair just fell.
I guess it wanted a new owner.
I didn't. No,
Guess
man.
it wanted to jump ship.
It was his last breath. I thought I felt the bobby pin pinch me or something. Like, for real.
So did you jump?
Huh?
Or did you calmly look on your shoulder and be like, that's not my hair?
I looked on my shoulder and I was like, Lord, should I do CPR? I'll be like, I know my dad got some gel or something in a car. I should be able to revive him.
So you need to put the jumper cables on the hair.
Man, I don't
So
think
you're going to try to be like Frankenhair and bring it back.
Frankenhair. Son said Frankenhair. That wouldn't have done it, son. I kid you. What would have done it was a proper burial.
What? Bevel? I'm like, she needed bevel?
Yeah, she needed she needed it all. Nah, some proper burial. That'd have been good. Just toss it in the trash.
So you mean you had this girl walk around with a patch out of hair?
I didn't have her walking like that. Is she?
What did you say? Did you give her hair back?
We met
Did
up.
she get her hair back?
Did she get it back?
Did you give it back, or did you like just calmly just sweep it on the ground?
I didn't sweep it. You know what
you
I did?
dust your shoulders off.
No, check it out. So since it fell, what I did was I slowly act like I was getting up so it can go back on her head. I did it in fast motion, so it's kind of like it jumped, you know.
Man, you must really jumped hard for it to jump back on the head.
We was watching some crazy movie, so I act like this scared me. So, you know, then I looked at my shoulders. I'm like, yo, that was a lot of dandruff.
What the? Golly.
When I blew it, I'm like, dang, I'm about to season my food or something that much. Like, for real. Come on, man. Let's jump back on that.
Yeah, let's go back on. So that's your fault right there.
Weave piece, man.
Yeah, I don't know what you was going with that.
Oh, man. We had 42 minutes, huh?
Already.
And we only did like 2 topics.
God, that's a shame. See what you did?
No, we did. Yep, we only did 2 topics.
You are ashamed. You ashamed.
You want to do poetry? You want to start it?
You want to do it right now, though?
You want to do it? Why not? We 42 minutes deep in it.
All right, I guess so.
You guess?
Yeah, I guess y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what time it is. And it's straight
Freestyle poetry.
Freestyle poetry night.
The word this week?
The word this week is
bills.
Bills.
We all got them.
You want to start off or you want to go?
Man, I guess I'll start.
You want to start?
I guess I'll start. Just off the top of the dome. Hold up, wait a minute. We just had to take a quick break in between this episode to let y'all know that y'all can leave a voicemail for us if you want to come in on a show or, just talk to us and leave us a message. The number is 253-234-7149. A special shout out to our networks that we're on. Check them out. They got some awesome episodes and shows and DJs. X Squad affiliate, Stand Up, Fat Lowe's Radio. You can also catch our show on iTunes. We're on iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and your favorite podcast apps. Also, don't forget, if you got kids who watch YouTube videos, check out Dat Kids, D-A-T Kids, YouTube channel. And if you like to listen to some great music, check out my co-host, JR.504 SoundCloud page. Now back to our regular scheduled program. Bills. You came when I was 18.
Yes, you did.
And you won't leave me alone.
Mm-mm-mm.
I try to run from you, but you always find my home.
Ding dong.
My paycheck come in,
Yes, fat one too.
and you take it out. I want to tell the postman, just stop.
Stop. Don't breathe.
But they won't know what that's about. You come in all shapes and sizes. Some big, some small.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what size you are. I don't want to pay you at all.
At all.
I sit back and think of my younger days
Way back.
when I didn't have you.
Yes, I did.
I could just blow money on anything
Yes, I could.
and not think about you. Then, but whoa, wait now.
Wait now.
We not finished.
Not fair.
Once again, JR. 504 about to get up in it.
3 bills.
1, 2, 3.
I call that Destiny's Child.
I call it trifecta.
You know, like bills, bills, bills. When I see you walk through that door,
They walking now?
I get the chills.
Gucci.
For the simple fact, when I was young,
What happened?
I was good.
Huh?
Nah, when that paycheck come through,
Yeah.
I still live in the hood. I can't get much
Why not?
because it all goes to you.
Oh, that thing.
I remember when the world was so green,
How
but now
green?
my world is so blue.
Colors. Green and blue.
But you know what you did that one day,
What they do?
the moment you came strolling through.
Oh, here we go.
I had to think about that one more time because you know what you had to do. You destroyed my present and my future and my past
Not thinking about you.
because my parents used to use my last and first name on you.
Good things.
Sally Mae, I can't pay you back
She's not gonna let you go.
because she's on side of me like a side chick, but at the same time she on my back.
Real Housewives of Bills.
I don't understand it. But right now, I planned it.
That was deep.
Never to have bills anymore.
Huh?
So like Splace,
I don't know.
I planned it.
I still know what space is.
I don't either. This guy here. Oh, man.
That was brought to you by From the Bottom Productions.
From the bottom.
Freestyle poetry.
Freestyle poetry. Oh, man. Doom, doom, doom. That was funny, sir. Bills. We all got them. Man. You know what, though? Honestly, man, I remember when I was bill free. But see, that was when I wasn't making a heck of a lot of money.
Yeah,
I was
that's how
getting,
everybody was.
yeah, I was getting like, what, Six Flags? I was getting $100 a week. Boy, I felt like the richest man. I'm like, oh, I'm balling. Hey, you want a rally burger? I got you. Get 2 of them things. But we gonna share the fries. You know, that's how it was.
Yeah, damn. Still cheap.
That's whoa, wait. It'd be like, hey, it's half off Tuesdays at Wing.
Hey,
at
look, we
Buffalo.
talking about
Is it
back
Thursday?
in your day.
Oh, back in my
Back in your
day.
day, yeah. We not talking about nothing.
Hey, what you mean? I see it ain't carried. It passed. I mean, it went on alone. It carried with you. Hey, I ain't mad. My mom told me, hey, why get all that for a reason? Oh, man, that's funny, man.
That was a good one.
That was fun, man. we gonna do in this edition. You know, these new breed of OGs.
I think one time we're gonna come out with an episode after we get a lot of freestyle poetry together. We just gonna come out with just The freestyle poetry episode.
It'd be like, which one was your best? Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah. But what was the next question though that you said?
2017 OGs, young kids looking up to the young OGs of now. What you think about that? What you see?
Well, back in my day, it used to be like you used to look up to the old heads.
Mm-hmm.
People with wisdom, and they'd be like, "Hey, listen here, young buck. You don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go this way. You don't want." But you would listen to them out of respect, and they lived through something.
Yeah, that's true.
But now, these days, the young kids look up to kids almost their age who haven't went through much.
Yeah.
So how you gonna get wisdom from somebody who haven't did nothing?
Well, think about it. They don't, by them not having, because honestly, man, in our generation and in our neighborhoods, man, especially mine, a lot of the fathers, they wasn't there. So with that, I ain't gonna say a lot of them, but some of them, it was like they had their moms to raise them. So
single family household.
Basically, so they didn't really look at. They may have looked up to their uncles, but that's who they had. They had their uncles who kept them in check, kept them in line. The older men around respect. They had more respect for us, which made us have more respect for them. Even though we were taught to respect our elders. In our generation, honestly, it's like we're not even telling our kids to respect us. So how can they respect someone else of age? And that's like big. So these young kids, they'll look up to somebody a couple years older than them because they may feel that whatever that so-called OG is going through, that's what they're going through. You see what I'm saying? But it's like y'all basically like the same age, man.
Who did you look up to back in your day?
Man, I had my dad, man, my uncles. Man, honestly, my cousins' uncles, my friends' uncles. Whenever there was a man present, there was always, hey, y'all see the trash need to go out. Y'all need to come handle that.
But who kept you gave you advice to stay out of trouble?
My dad and my mom's, man. Like, they penetrated that in me at a young age, which was good,
but when it wasn't them,
it was everybody I was by, because they knew how my moms and my dad operated. At the same time, they operated was like, oh wait, hold on, because it wasn't us disrespecting our uncles and aunts. Even our older cousins that were like close in age with our parents, we still didn't disrespect them. It may have been fun and games, but at a certain point we're like, oh, I ain't gonna say that. If we did say something out of line, they said something. Now it's young kids, man, the older young kids, the OGs so called. Come on, let's do this, little homie. This is how you want to do it, little homie. I'm pretty sure that happened back then, but not as much as it would now, because these little kids, they see what's it's like.
Well, that's probably why they don't respect the same now as they did back then.
That's true.
Back then respect was a big thing. Well, especially coming from down south.
Oh yeah.
You had to say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir.
Yep.
Thank you. All the other stuff, and
Yeah.
But now, people just don't look at it the same no more. Like, you used to respect your elders.
Mm-hmm.
And now the kids look like they just in the way.
Because you know what? See, this is what I like, and especially coming from the South. Whenever there was, say I was going to school and the bus was crowded. Now, I'm sitting, say if they got like a whole row of kids sitting down, but then there's this old lady or old man that comes on the bus, right? Now, the way I'm raised is to get up, right?
Out of respect.
Out of respect.
Southern hospitality.
Yep. Now, the type of parents I love and people in adult spirit that's older than me, if I didn't do it, they will loud blast all the, hey, all of y'all are sitting up here and y'all mean to tell me y'all not gonna let this older lady or this older man sit down? That's disrespectful. One of y'all need to get up before I make all y'all get up. And we don't even know this lady from nothing. But by her coming up in there and being so bold about it and being so blunt about it, like, yes, y'all need to get, and somebody be like, you know what, I'm gonna get up, and you right, man, you know. And sometimes the older folks may be like, nah, ma'am, I don't want to sit down, you know, like that. She be like, oh, okay, I'm just checking, because some kids are rude. We had that, this generation, well, our generation, this generation, I'm pretty sure it was always, but there was a thing where the moment somebody else seen, like, say if you was walking down the street with your boys and y'all was doing something that y'all ain't had nothing, business to be doing, they gonna say something.
Well, just like, neighborhood takes a village to raise a kid.
Yeah, that's true.
And back then, people used to talk a lot more, but now it's like, you have neighbors, man, y'all don't even speak to each other.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I feel comfortable with knowing who I'm around. I remember we had a neighbor, man. She bum rushed the door one time. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, yo, this was the hood. I don't know if you would have survived that night.
What you mean she bum rushed the door?
Soon as I opened, my screen door wasn't locked. It's because she was knocking on the actual door, and soon as I opened it, she rushed in and was like, hey, let me put this ornament up. Man, she was high as a kite, but it's besides the point. But we knew she didn't have no bad intentions. That was the only reason we didn't. But I'm like, I wouldn't let it get past right with the door in front the door. I wouldn't let it get past. But she put some little ornament on. I knew, she put an ornament on the door for Christmas. I knew her intentions were good. I know they wasn't on another level, so I wasn't tripping. But I'm like, but I knew her though. We knew her, but we ain't think she'll do something like that. I'm like, but.
So do you think more older guys should take the younger guys under their wing?
Yeah.
Why do you think they don't though? For the younger dudes to look to even the younger guys for knowledge.
I think because if you think about it, man, what would they say if them themselves, I ain't gonna say head around that pat. You know what? To be honest with you, I don't know. It could be they just don't care, because I'm saying we living in a world where I don't care about the next. Because if, man, I'm at work, man, and I be seeing little kids saying this and doing this, and I say something. Some kids be cussing their butt off, man. I be like, oh, I go over there in a quick say, hey, don't do that. These kids would stand on a table, like crawl on a little, go from the chair, stand on a chair, and then stand on the table, and then get off. I bum rush over there, be like, hey, don't let me catch you doing that no more. That's what you're supposed to do. If you a parent, first off, your parently instincts kick in. Think about it. We were walking downtown in Seattle a week or two ago, an anniversary of my mom's passing, and there was these two little girls walking down the street, just by themselves, just lollygagging.
Well, how old you talking?
One looked like she was maybe 10, and the other looked like she was about 5 or 6.
So they were young.
They were young
by themselves.
But they passed us being by themselves, so we stopped and we're like, oh wait, little girl, we looking, and then when we turned around, and then when we noticed when they stopped, they were by their grandparents or whatnot. So I'm like, oh, okay. That's just parently instincts, because think about it. You in the mall and you just see this one kid just walking by themselves or on the street, and it's late at night, and you like, whoa, the street lights on. Curfew should have been for you, player. What you doing on late? I'm just saying, but I don't think they don't have that. It's more, I'm gonna get me and my kids, but I ain't worrying about nobody else. So even if they say I'm gonna get me and my kids, because like I said, there's men who are not men to their kids, or not fathers to their kids. They don't know how to be a man or go by raising one. So how would they be able to talk to them? You know, that's what I can see. That's what I can see can be a holdback. You know, could be pride. You know, they dad, father may not have done that for them, or they had anybody, you know, influential of a man, because you know, a woman can only do so much.
Yes.
Only, you know, so much, and it's like, what could you do?
A woman can she? I believe a woman can raise a man.
She can.
I mean, my mama raised one. So, yeah. Now, most of the time they say a woman can't raise a man, but they need a father figure.
It's good. Yeah, so think about, so you don't have to constantly ask your mom about the things that she have to Google, you know, search for, to how to do this and how to do that, ask this. Because, you know, your dad would be right there, be like, look, son. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad it was like that for me, because at times I used to get slick with my moms, but when I did get slick with her, my dad was right around that corner.
Waiting on you.
He was waiting on. But to be honest with you, he literally only had to whip me 2 times in my life. 2 times out of my whole existence of being here. That's it. And from that, I'm like, well, my moms knew what to do if I had a problem. And the thing is, once she took care of it, she was like, you know, I dealt with it. He knew what not to do, because I wouldn't do it again. So I'm like, I know I don't want him in my room with the belt talk about stuff. Wake up, Jerry.
You already know it's showtime.
You already know what time it is. But I don't know. What you think, man? Why do you think so?
It's because the older guys now don't really kick with the younger guys. I mean, why would you kick with the younger guys? What do y'all have in common?
That's true.
Like, now it's like the music that they listened to back then in the day, you wouldn't listen to that now. And the music you listen to now, they probably ain't gonna listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all probably don't got nothing in common. So
that's true.
You know, it's nothing. If you don't have nothing really in common with the person, why would you sit back and talk to the person now? Like, why would you give them knowledge and, you know, all stuff like that? Because the young guy ain't just coming up to you and asking you questions.
You know what?
Like, you know, how did you get here? How did you, like, what would you do in this situation? How would you move?
Yeah.
Now these days, it's like everybody know everything. And if whatever you don't know, you can Google it.
Yeah, basically, I'm like, yo, you can't Google love. You can Google the definition. I'm like, but can you really? Yeah, you're right. People Google everything.
It's a whole different thing now. You know, and plus people don't talk to each other because you got all this technology where you don't have to talk to each other.
You can talk to each other. You just IM me.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying though, most of the time people put all their problems up on the internet and ask for help from suggestions and help from everybody people they don't even know, rather than going to somebody who you know and telling them your problem.
I'm glad you said that because that's the next topic.
Yeah. What's the next topic?
Oh man, Facebook posts should become books, novels, or something, etc.
You're gonna have to break that down.
Break it down. How many, like you were just saying, people post up all their problems.
Yeah.
They post up just about everything that's on their mind.
Yeah.
They post up pictures of where they've been, of what they eat. And if you think about a book that has pictures, you'll see the picture, the date you took it, where you were. Think about it. If you're going on a vacation or something and you put going to Times Square or whatnot, that's in a book. I'm saying there's that much stuff that people put about their personal life on the internet. You can take all of that in one day. You can probably make a novel. There's people that does it for business, business purposes, to get their brand out there, and
I do
to get your brand out there and to share ideas. People may post up a funny video. That's cool, but when you post up that much personal information to whereas you can write a book or start a short novel or a mini movie, it's crazy, man. I seen some grown folks Because when you 21, I'm saying going back and forth. Well, you said this, or I heard this about you. You dusty, you dirty. I'm like, yo, somebody had to tell them, y'all don't need to be doing.
So they
that.
were best friends.
I think they were talking.
They
used to be
talking.
messing around,
messing
around or whatnot, and somebody like, y'all don't need to be putting y'all personal business. I'm like, yo,
that's the truth.
I'm like, before Facebook or social media was telephones. The friend will call one friend and be on the phone for hours saying what happened. Think about it. That's how it was. Or they'll meet up and talk about all this, but one social media hit, that was a wrap.
Well, now with social media, you can get instant though,
and that's what it is.
So you can reach anybody anywhere that instant, and plus you can hide like a lot of stuff behind the messages. Like on the phone, you can't lie about you laughing over stuff, because you on the phone with them, so they can tell if you're laughing for real. Yeah. You just can't you just can't be talking on the phone and be like, man, that was so funny. LOL. And stuff like that. And now it's like, some people rather sit back and text and send messages than actually talk on the phone. Because nobody can keep a conversation no more.
Yeah, that's true. Because yeah, that's true.
And I think that's the difference with a lot of people. I tell you the truth, I think that's how we do this podcast, probably because we can keep a conversation.
We can,
Some people can't keep a conversation.
Yeah.
So then you ask them a question, and they don't have nothing to say. They say like three words, and that's it.
No, normally it's like you ask them a question, they answer the question, that's it. They don't say nothing else. And you expecting like bouncing off each other, be like, okay, since you asked me this, well, I have a question within your question. And then you have an answer, be like, I never thought about that. Because that's how we do it. Be like, yo, I do got a story about that. Then, versus, haha.
Yeah. But I think that's like most podcasters. They got to have some type of conversation.
You have to, yeah.
Because unless you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
But if you got like more than yourself, you got to have some type of conversation.
You got to
that you can carry.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a phone. Yeah, like a phone conversation. Yep. Just feed off each other. And you know what? That's a deadly combination when being in the studio. Man, when me and Nick, man, shout out to Nick. When we used to be in the studio, son, man, we used to feed off each other like crazy. Because it's one of those, he be like, say something, listen to this. Whoa. Be like, nah, son, that's poop. Versus you being at the crib by yourself and you recording it, you mastered and everything, and you like, you probably could have went a little harder than that, but by you being in the studio, you fixed that problem. Cause y'all bouncing from each other. Be like, instead of saying this word, say that word and make this flow like, and you try this and try that. That's how it is here. We going back. But yeah, man, in a studio like that, man, that's cool.
Oh no, I think that's what I tune into. I tune into somebody who have a good conversation.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That make me feel like I'm part of it.
That
sound like that's what people say we be doing.
Well, for me,
make them feel like they part of the conversation, like they sitting back just listening to two people talk. Well, I guess they are sitting back listening to two people talk. But they make it seem like they hear, like we make it seem like they here with us.
Yeah, I guess that's what we try to do. I think we did it without knowing that we was doing it like that. I guess that's a good part.
But
yes, novels, books, short stories, movies, film can be made, just from social media itself. But I don't know. I say your life is your life. I'm thinking folks do that for the simple fact they need somebody to agree with their dumb opinion or what's on their mind or their decision. They want to feel like, because think about it. people can put the most outrageous post up, and you gonna have somebody that's gonna say, "You right, girl," or "You right, son." That's what's up, man. So just because I got my 2 Glocks, I'm waiting on my old lady to come in because I'm assuming that she about to leave me. So you think that's cool? Really? You egging the brother on?
Well, somebody gonna like it. No matter what post you put up, somebody gonna like it.
Man, got to the house, man. Whole house burnt down, man. Like sad emoji.
You like, gotta show no emotion no more. You just use the emoji.
That's it. Man, I was looking at the movie. I passed out on it, man. I'm like, yo, I don't get it, man. These emojis are people going, man. You know what? I wonder how much it costs to get an emoji or make an emoji.
Sure, I don't know. You probably can do it.
Yeah, you can do it because your boy and them, Daniel, baby. Yeah, they got one. They got their own little brand.
They got emoji?
They got emoji. They have they have their own line of fashion. They got on backpacks. They have some shirts. I think they had hats too.
Well, you gotta strike while it's hot.
And that's true. And that's the good thing that they doing, striking while it's hot.
That's why I got to get back in the videos.
Striking while it's hot. You be whooping the videos, son. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, I ain't did nothing in a while though.
He's saying that, but gonna get back to it like you never left wide. That's how it go. You can leave forever. How long? You just need that little. Oh snap! Okay, I remember how to do this. I didn't learn something. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
get it mixing. Look,
it's time to get busy. We gotta get our YouTube channel popping. Oh, if you tune into this and you got a YouTube account, go follow us at
From the
Bottom channel. Subscribe to us. We appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Back to your regular scheduled program.
Once again. Man, I feel like I got heartburn. Damn. Man, picture this, son. I know this about to be random. We had an hour 10. When we went to McDonald's today, right? I was like, look, let me get the 2 double cheeseburgers, right? And the 2 McDoubles. So the double cheeseburger come with 2 cheeses, 2 meats. And the McDouble come with.
Eat McDonald's no more.
Check it out. And I was just telling the boys about this, but I shouldn't have ate it. But got the McDoubles. That's the 2 meats, 1 cheese. So bam. Look at the double cheeseburger. Son was like, yo, I only got 1 piece of meat on there, right? I'm like, nah, you ain't about to play us like that. You tripping. Spin the bin right quick. Look. Y'all forgot the other patty on my double cheeseburger, right? So the chick was like, cool, boy. She had her eyebrows. I ain't gonna lie. No, check it out. Check it out. Eyebrow, no. They were actually done.
Oh.
They were just huge. Say, bro. They look like some bubble letters. I ain't lying. Them things was huge. They was huge.
They look like Cheetos.
Man, they did like some perfectly lined Cheetos, dog. And she looked excitable, but that's beside the point. But nah, so I rolled up to the second window, right? And I was like, cool. So I asked the dude, it was a black dude at the window. Son looked like Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. Shout out, Keith.
It's Donald.
It's Donald. I remember that.
Yeah, make sure it's Donald.
Looking like Donald,
there you
Glover.
Go. Last time you messed up.
That was a blooper, a bleeper of a blooper. But so I'm like, cool. I'm like, do you want me to get this burger to you so you can toss it, or do you just want me to keep it? I try to stretch that. He was like, nah, man, just keep it. I don't know if it was a black thing. Like, nah, man, we gonna toss that anyway. Keep that. So I kept it. So I get to the side and I look in the cheeseburger that, the double cheeseburger that had 1 patty. I look and turned it around. I'm like, but this thing got 2 patties on it though, bruh. Man, the meat are so thin that, bruh, I kid you not, but it was sliced like a tomato, like a thin tomato. It looked like you make a potato chip. That's how thin it was. The thing was thin. I'm like, and girl was like, oh, my bad. Look like that's a plus, huh, PC? I'm like, you right. I'm about to wax that. He said, you about to get it, huh? I'm like, yep. I mean, a little bit of fries. Man.
God dang. Well, I think it's about that time.
It's about that time. Dang, we floated on this, son. That was crazy.
Yeah. It was pretty fun.
It was fun. Dang. I went 13 minutes.
As usual.
As usual.
We will once again like to thank you all for tuning to the From the Bottom podcast. If you like what you hear, don't forget to follow us on however you listen to us. If you're on iTunes, leave us a review. Or you could just leave us 5 stars.
In 2 periods.
Wait, what? 5 star, 2 periods.
Yeah, etc. I don't know.
I don't think they can leave 2 periods.
Well, that's a comment, just ... you know.
Yeah, but I don't know if they can do that. But if they can, that'll be groovy.
Yeah.
That'd be groovy, baby.
Johnny Bravo. Oh, you got your quote?
But yes, I do.
What?
Quote of today, inspirational quote.
Yeah, that one. Sound like you was asking the questions. I just answered for you.
Nothing's more fun than doing what people say you can't do. Proving them wrong is pretty dang fun, though.
Yo, that is fun at the end of the year.
People say, I can't lose weight. They was right.
So I say, but when I do,
Yeah, but when I do,
I'ma shock the world.
yeah.
Shocking ass.
Goddamn candy keep calling me.
Yeah, man, you can't.
Goddamn wings. That dang, we need to stop having them half off wings.
Man,
That's a whole nother subject. You know, I wanted to say thank y'all for tuning in again. I'm gonna let Jerry go and do his thing.
Oh man. Yet another episode coming to an end. We thank y'all for tuning in.
Wait.
Oh.
Hey, forgot to tell y'all, don't forget to call in with your questions and comments. We appreciate everybody who called in, even all the way over there from Australia.
And whoop whoop.
You know, wherever you call in, we appreciate it. Just want to say thank you for that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let Jerry go on and finish.
The number you have reached. But no,
And another thing. I'm just tripping.
I really feel like I feel like a fat kid, bro. My chest pounding. Feel like Tyson hit me in my chest. Nah, you know, we thank y'all for tuning in once again. Another episode done. Having fun with I guess just making a hobby a fun hobby. But nah, you know, we love talking to everybody, coming up with crazy topics, you know, getting 2 different opinions on top of who's listening, who leave voicemails. You know, we want to thank y'all every single second for all our listeners who's been listening since day one. Matter of fact, who's been listening since we even said about we thinking about getting one. You know, we want to thank y'all.
True.
So, you know, we thank y'all for giving us y'all ear and actually sitting there and leaving feedback, comments. You know, that motivates us. You know, as we said on every episode, y'all might be tired of hearing it, but I'm not tired of expressing it. You heard me? For the simple fact that it's pretty dope because, you know, it gives us it gives us that confirmation of, you know, we actually doing something. That when we hear people say that they enjoy it, I'm like, yo, it gives them the opportunity to find a passion for something else. And hey, just by us, and that's just from us being crazy and just like, yo, we talk a lot.
He do.
We ain't talking about all that. I don't know what you're talking about, but I do.
We talking about you talk a lot.
Hey, my parents have a wingspan. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, they don't stop.
Like Michael Phelps.
Yep. Did I even say that right? I said a win, not a wing. Wait.
Oh no.
Oh, that was a bar right there. I ain't even get that, dude. That was on some Cassidy type stuff. But nah, man. We thank y'all. So we're gonna do this intro like this.
Wait. We gonna do the intro?
That's what I said. Outro. You said intro. You said intro. I said outro.
We got it on tape.
We can go back, but I'm gonna put intro in
we
there.
Gonna go back.
Hey,
then, what?
I'm gonna put outro in there just
but
to prove you wrong.
Intro again.
No, when we edit, I'm gonna put out all that, and I'm gonna put
he said, "All right, gonna finish."
He called me. I ain't gonna lie. You know that slip. This dude here.
Like I ain't starting over again.
Oh man. But Cal and Jay, every day. Go.
You know we got 'em.